Hello, Norman Nation, and welcome to Homecoming for 2008. I'm Jake Heller, accompanied by Trino Burgos.
And so Norman's decide to kick off in the first half. Let's see how things start off.
Kickers, Eric Munzer. Let's see how it starts off for the Normans.
Homecoming week, Jake. What a fun week. What did we do to
Big
this
fun
week?
Well, it all started off with 80s Day on Monday, then it went over to 70s. But here's the kick by Eric Munzer, all the way to the opposing end zone. Let's see how they call it. Looks like it'll be a touchback for the Normans.
Nice way to start things off. Munzer kicking it out the touchback and really forcing this Morningside offense to get things started here on their own 20.
Let's see what the Morningside offense has in store for the Normans this week.
Who are you looking for on the Normans defensive side?
On the defensive side of the ball, I gotta say I'm looking for David Sadie and Eric Munzer to make some big plays tonight.
Yeah, I feel you. Maybe Kimbo right there in the middle at nose tackle. Let's see what he can do tonight.
Definitely.
All right, here we go.
Let's
Morningside.
Morningside taking a snap from the center. Number 7 handing it off to their running back. Running back gets stuck in the middle, but cuts up field for a gain of a couple.
Run to about the Morningside 26. And that's looks like it's to be about a gain of 6 right there.
That's a solid gain for the Normans on
QB drops back, inside handoff. Morningside running back stuffed at the line of scrimmage by Norman defense. Looks to be about a 2-yard loss. I think Joe Yoon stepped up and made the tackle on that play. Joe Yoon, really the unsung hero on this Norman defense. He's the outside linebacker, and of course David Sadie and Eric Munz are always going to get all the attention, but Joe Yoon really racks up those tackles and those hard tackles inside the line of scrimmage, you know what I'm saying? Inside handoff, again, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Number 19, Greg Townsend, came up with a huge play in the backfield. Stop that play. It looks like there's a flag down there. See what the call is. It'd be huge if it goes against Morningside. Oh, and it is against Morningside. Looks like a personal foul on Morningside. Let's see how much it's going to cost them.
Well, Trina, no matter what it is, 4th down. So I can see a real practicality about it right now. Let's see what Morningside decides to do here early in the first quarter of play. Probably punting it. What do you think, Trina?
Yeah, of course. You got to punt it. It's 4th and 5, deep in their own territory. Yeah, you got to get rid of this ball. Oh. No, it's
yeah, it seems some miscommunication going on for the Morningside team. The punting squad seems to be coming out onto the field right now.
For the band and the cheerleaders. Great job. In the previous play, there was an unsportsmanlike penalty after the whistle against the Monarchs.
All right.
Still 4th down.
Let's see how this punt goes for the Morningside Monarchs. Punt back. Receiver Eric Munzer. Flag on the field as the ball goes out at the 50-yard line. Let's see how. Let's see which way the penalty goes. What do you think, Trina? What did you see on that play?
Well, I heard Coach Vonzi Pasinger next to us yelling that there should be a flag, so I'm guessing it's on the Monarchs. See which way this one goes.
Yeah, let's see how it happens.
Early against the Monarchs decline. It's going to be Norman ball.
Normans are going to start their drive. What it looks like to be on the
It's going to be
45-yard line.
On the Monarch 50.
50-yard line, excuse me.
We can't hear ourselves, so we like. Yeah, we can't hear ourselves through this. And we normally do. So I can't hear him if he's not.
First
We
down,
can't hear the
Brenda
mics.
Hill.
Dex Lucci in the shotgun. Take a snap from the center. 4 wideouts. Dex looks left to number 8, who catch Daniel Radberry. Looks like it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice way to start things off for the Normans right now. Dex really has to get into a flow here. Really nice, has to get in a nice rhythm so it can carry on throughout the rest of the game. What I'm looking for is for the Normans to set up a nice running game here to help Dex out. What do you think, Jake?
Oh, definitely. Last home game against Hawthorne, they had a very effective running game. So let's see what happens this time.
Receiver Taylor King. Number 13. First down, Beverly Hills.
Taylor King catches it for another Norman first down. Looks like a timeout called by the Morningside Monarchs.
Sorry for all those folks out down at home. We're having some technical difficulties right now.
Inside handoff to running back number 4, Kenny Bassett. Gain of about 3. Some quick substitutions now. David Sadie coming in the game. See if they'll utilize him in this next play. So it's 3rd and 7 for the Normans right now. Ball on their own 10. I mean on the Morningside 10. 7:46 left in the first quarter. Like I said, inside, well, let's see, an off-tackle handoff to David Sadie to his left. It's going to be close to a first down. Let's see what happens. That's 4th down. Let's see what the coaches want to do with it. And they're choosing to go for it. They're going to go for it early in this game. Coach Carter pacing here, taking a chance here, not kicking the field goal. Fourth down, huge play here, right here for the Mormons. Looks like Brandon Banks dropped one close to, I think he would have had a touchdown if he had it. Tough break right now for the Normans. So now the ball is turned over to Morningside. With the ball on the Morningside 5. Maybe the defense right now can pin them back. Tough break for the Normans. Drove down really far and got really close to their own end zone, but couldn't execute down there in the red zone. See how the Norman defense can respond. Morningside quarterback, inside handoff. Breaks it outside, cuts it loose. Nice one-on-one tackle.
Wilson on the carry.
Number 18, Marcus, on the one-on-one tackle in the open field. Saved a couple extra yards there. It's going to be second down in about 2. The whole playbook's pretty much open for the Morningside Monarchs right now. Could either run it or go deep down the field. Have another down to play with right now. Outside handoff.
Wilson on the carry, good for 12 yards, and now on first down.
Morningside running back get a first down a little bit more.
Can you hear that?
Was rushed to his left side. Morningside running back really putting in some work right now. Picked up a couple of nice yards right there in the first couple of runs on this drive. Another inside handoff by Morningside. Stuffed at the line and pushed back.
Well game.
Welcome back, Jake. Back to the booth.
Yeah, sorry, trying to fix some technical difficulties going on. So, Trino, could you update me on what I missed?
Basically, Normans drove down to their own end zone, about to Morningside 5-yard line, and Coach Carter Pasinger chose to go for it on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal, and that actually backfired because Brandon Banks dropped the pass in the end zone, and so the ball was swinged over, and now we have Morningside on their own 25-yard line.
Thanks for catching up, Trino. Number 7, the Morningside Monarch QB, takes a direct snap from the center and hands it off to their running back, who gets caught behind the line of scrimmage, looks like. And so, Trino, has this been a pretty run-heavy offense so far?
Yeah, I haven't seen a single pass from the Monarchs yet. I don't know, maybe they're trying to set up a running game and opening up their own passing game, but we'll see. It's still early in the game. 4:30 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 10 on the Monarch 25-yard line. Let's see what they have in store for us today. We have 4 wideouts and 1 running back in the backfield. Number 7 takes a snap from the center, drops back, and runs out to his left, but he breaks the tackle, gain of what looks like about 5 yards.
On the 7, Charles on the feet, they're good for about 6 yards. It's going to be 4th and 4.
Quarterback runs for about 6 yards, but not enough for the first down, so looks like the Monarchs are going to punt again. That's a dangerous thing to have in the backfield, a quarterback who's got an arm and can roll out and pick up a few yards if he needs to. It's a little more for the Normans to deal with right now, but we'll see. Normans had 12 guys on the field and forced to call the timeout instead of taking the penalty.
It's a very observant call by Coach Carter Pasinger to see that 12-man on the field. The score is 0-0. The Morningside Monarchs have 4th and 4 on the 31-yard line. Some confusion going down on the Norman sideline, but let's see if they can pull themselves back together and stop the Monarchs. Number 3, Eric Munzer, goes back to take the punt. And the punt is off. And he calls fair catch. He's calling Peter out down on the field. The Normans will be taking the ball on what looks like the 37-yard line.
Let's see what Coach Carter and his Normans are going to do with this possession. Last time they drove it down their field and chose to go for it on 4th down and didn't pay off.
You know, Trina, I wouldn't be surprised if they go for the jugular right now. Probably aggravated with that last drive. They definitely want to score here. They definitely want 6.
That's true. Last drive, they felt that touchdown was taken away from them. We'll see where we go here. Huge setup right now. 4 wide receivers.
One man in the backfield. Dex Lucci takes this in the shotgun, hands it off to number 4, Kenny Bassett, who breaks to the outside and cuts upfield for what looks like it's going to be enough for a first down. First down for the Normans.
Nice piece of running by Kenny Bassett, cutting inside, breaking outside, spinning a little at the end. Really knows how to finish off the run.
He's a very quick back, very elusive, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and he does have the power to knock some people down. That's what some people don't know. They see the small guy and they think they can just run all over him. No, he's got enough to stick it in.
Yeah. Let's see how this Monarch defense can go against the Normans today. So far, stopped them on 4th down in the previous drive for the Normans. 4 wideouts. Dex Lucci in the shotgun, accompanied by a running back. Dex takes the snap, drops back, passes it to number 12, but number 31 from the Morningside Monarchs gets a hand on it and knocks the ball away.
Pass was thrown a little bit behind number 12. Dex was a little antsy to throw it a little bit more inside as there was good coverage by the Monarchs. Let's see what Coach Carter does on 2nd down here.
Number 2, Harrison Hobb, coming in for number 6, Brandon Bank. We have 4 wideouts on the left-hand side of the field. We have 3 in the bunch formation, Dex in the shotgun. And it's another handoff to Kenny Bassett. There's penetration in the backfield, but Kenny manages to get away and get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Kenny was lucky he wasn't stopped 4 yards behind the line. Good enough to get it back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gain a yard or 2, but that's about it.
Yes, that'll be 3rd and 9 for the Normans with 2:25 remaining in the first quarter. Number 80, Alex Conlo, is coming onto the field. Who do you think the Normans are going to be going to on this one, Trino?
I don't know if they're going to go to it, but if I were the coach, Eric Munzer.
Dex seems to be changing it up down on the field. Goes back into the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. And it's a pass. Good for a first down to number 12, Taylor King.
Eric Munzer, which you didn't see, Eric Munzer went deep, took a deep route and really cleared out some space for Taylor King right there. Taylor came out of the backfield and was able to run into some really open space right there and get the pass. Good enough for the first down.
After that successful throwing play, I wouldn't be surprised if they throw the ball again right here, Trina. What do you think?
We'll see. They're trying to take this thing a little methodically, you know.
Double slot for the Normans. Dex dropping back, stepping forward, and throwing a nice fat lob, but way overthrown to number 4, Kenny Bassett.
Yeah, Dex needs to work a little bit on his touch over there. Way overthrown, but if you didn't notice, that was about a 40-yard deep pass, corner to corner. Amazing arm on that Dex Lucci right now.
Another double slot formation. Dex in the shotgun, accompanied by Kenny Bassett, number 4. Dex drops back, guns it to number 12, Taylor King, and that's another complete pass for Dex Lucci.
So it's 3rd and a couple right now. Let's see where the spot is.
Third and 2 for the Normans. Number 13, Dex Lucci, taking the snap directly from the center. And he hands it off. And that'll be good for a first down for the Beverly Hills Normans. That was David Sade, number 34, on the run.
Now that we inched closer to the Norman red zone, let's see how Coach Carter's going to handle this. Last time they were able to get really close down to their 5, but they weren't able to execute on 4th down. With a fresh set of downs, let's see what the Normans do. Eric Munzer split to the right side, one-on-one coverage. Dex drops back, pump fake, eludes a pass rusher, and hits Munzer in the end zone, and it is a touchdown!
Oh my God, what a play. What an amazing catch by Eric Munzer on the completely overthrown ball.
Yeah, I called it. I saw Eric Munzer split to the right side, one-on-one coverage, and I knew Eric Munzer would be too much for that DB to handle, and all Dex Lucci had to do was evade one pass rusher and just pretty much lob the ball up there, and he knew Munzer was going to come down with it. Spectacular catch in the right corner.
I gotta say, Eric Munzer ceases to amaze me every week.
And look, wouldn't you know, Eric Munzer puts the extra point through. So he's basically got 7 points at this point.
Let's see Eric Munzer not play Trina.
The bench, and he doesn't coach, so I guess he coaches. So the score is now 7-0 Beverly Hills with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Monarchs maybe have time to get the kickoff and maybe run one play off.
Eric Munzer going to be the kicker. Let's see if he can get it into the opposing end zone again. Ooh, comes off as a strip but goes out of bounds. The Morningside Monarchs will now start on the 40-yard line. Let's see if they can produce any points here.
Yeah, Morningside giving a gift right now. Amazing. Amazing field position right now. Starting at their own 40 instead of somewhere around their 20. Oh, 35. It's different in high school than it is in the NFL. We're used to ball starting at the 40 if it was kicked out of bounds. Okay, here we go. Morningside offense starting in the power I formation.
Number 7 going to take a direct snap from the center. Number 20 in motion. Looks like a zone defense going for the Normans. And it's a handoff to their running back as the running back cuts to the outside, breaks a tackle. And that's going to be good. At number 11, what a run.
Number 11, what a run, breaking Marcus's tackle in open field and able to sprint up for a couple more yards. So it's going to be first down for the Monarchs. Past the 50 into Norman territory right now. Kimbo looks to be a little hurt down there if you see in the middle of your screen.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter here at Nickel Field. Homecoming 2008 for the Beverly Hills Normans.
Hopefully Kimbo's all right, rushing off the field. Let's see what's wrong with him.
Wonderful food, snacks, and drinks located at the Beverly Hills football snack stand behind the football bleachers on the basketball court.
So that was a great and explosive first quarter right now for the Normans. Being able to score a touchdown on a Munzer catch. And it looks like second quarter is about to begin. This homecoming game for the Normans. Great crowd out here, huh, Jake?
Definitely. This is probably the second largest audience we've had all year, besides the Marshfield Rams that came into town for the first game of the season.
That's true.
All right, the Morningside Monarchs hitting the I formation. And it's a pitch, but it's a fumble in the backfield. Let's see if number 11 picked it back up. Looks like the Normans recovered, and it is recovered by Beverly Hills.
bad break for the Monarchs. It was an outside pitch to their running back, and he just couldn't control it. I think it was a little behind, but you got to come up with that. And now look where the Normans start out in Monarchs territory around the 44-yard line.
This is great field position for the Normans. I just can't see how they can succeed.
Yeah, if anything, they got a field goal attack.
We have 4 wide receivers. One to the right, one on the far side. Dex is going to give a shot, accompanied by a lone running back. Takes a snap, drops back. Kenny Bassett picks up. Oh! And the catch, and the ball is right between King's hands.
Yeah, perfectly thrown ball by Dex Lucci, and King went all out, and he just couldn't come up with it.
Oh, that's going to be painful for Taylor King. Definitely got to come up with that catch in the future.
True, King was wide open, and he had the end zone in his sights. I think a big thing for the Normans this game would just be not turning the ball over. If they can keep keep the clock running with some good possessions. I mean, they got this game intact, 7-0 right now, 11:46 left in the second quarter. Maybe play a solid laid-back game and try and wait for Morningside to make some mistakes like they did last time.
Number 12, Taylor King, and number 3, Eric Mender coming back on the field. Let's see what they're discussing in the huddle if they can produce any offense here on their next play. It is 2nd and 10, 11:46 left in the half. And let's see what the Normans do on this play.
Tough for the Normans. They've already used 2 timeouts now, and they've only got 1 left for the rest of the half.
Dex taking a direct snap from the center. 2 wideouts. Number 12 in motion. And it's a fake handoff to number 12. And then Kenny Bassett on the carry. That's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Normans on the Monarch 39. I gotta say, Trino, there's been a lot of explosiveness here in this first half of play. Pretty unusual, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, very unusual for a here's a play.
And Dex in the shotgun. And it's another handoff to Kenny Bassett, who gets tangled up to the line of scrimmage. And that'll only be a gain of 2. That'll be 4th and 4 for the Normans.
Tough for the Normans. They spread it out with 4 wide receivers, thinking they could catch the Morningside defense asleep and thinking they could run it up the gut. But Morningside interior defensive line was ready to stuff that run.
And it seems like the Normans are going to go for it here. 4th down with 4 to go. Ball on the Monarch 39. Let's see if they can come through this time, unlike their unsuccessful try last time. 4 wideouts, 1 man in the backfield. Dex Lucci dropping back. Pass it to number 3, Eric Munzer. But is it going to be good? But is it going to be good enough for a first down?
And what'd you know? They look to Eric Munzer in a key situation, and he comes up again for another first down. If anything, throw to Munzer. That's my motto. Even if he's not on the field, if anything, just throw to him.
Number 11, Joe Yoon coming onto the field. Another tight end. We've got 2 wideouts. Eric Munzer and Taylor King. Eric Munzer in motion. And it's a fake handoff to Eric Munzer, and Kenny Bassett takes it up the middle for a gain of a couple.
It's pretty decent first down running yardage right now for the Normans, setting up the rest of their plays. So it's going to be 2nd and 7, 9:50 left in the second quarter.
Number 6 coming onto the field, Brandon Bank. Wouldn't be surprised to see a running play now. We have 2 wideouts to the far side of the field. Number 6, Brandon Bank, set up as the fullback. And Dex hands it off to number 4, Kenny Bassett. Oh, no, it's a fake. Oh! And right intended to Banks, but just couldn't come through. Great trickery down there on the field.
Yeah, that was a great play, but Dex couldn't execute. The ball was thrown a little too high for Brandon. Hit him on the hands, but still, only could get one hand up there. Now the Normans are left with a 3rd and 7. That was a pretty well-run play action pass, wasn't it, Jay? They just couldn't execute on it.
That was great. They had me fooled. And I can look at the whole field from here. I mean, that was really great. I could have sworn Kenny had the ball.
Me too. Me too.
All right, we have 2 wideouts. I formation, and and Munzer, the ball's to Munzer, and he catches it. What a surprise, and he cuts outfield. That'll be 1st and goal for the Normans. Honestly, though, I'm not surprised. Throwing the ball to Munzer in a clutch situation.
Second time just this drive, Munzer's come up with a key catch, and a little bit more for the 1st down. Putting the Normans in great field position right now. Ball on the Monarch 4 with a fresh set of down.
You know, Trino, I've got a 3-letter acronym for Eric Munzer. You know what that is?
What is it?
MVP.
What does that stand for?
Most valuable player. Wouldn't you know? Dex. Take the snap. Hands it off to number 34, Davis Hayden. Pounds it into the end zone for 6 more points. That'll be touchdown for the Normans. It is now 13-0 for the Beverly Hills Normans. Let's see if Eric Munzer can kick it through the uprights for an extra point.
And that's the easiest way to get 6. Just pound it up there with your running back, run behind your center and guard, and you got yourself an easy 6. 13-0 now. Munzer setting up for the extra point.
John DeViti, the placeholder for Eric Munzer on the kick. And is the kick good? And it is. That'll be 14-0. Beverly Hills Normans leading the Morningside Monarchs. Let's see if the Monarchs can come through on this next drive and make it an interesting game.
Yeah, it's starting to get a hint of a blowout right now with the Normans right now leading 14-0. I don't know. What do you think the Mornings need right now? A touchdown or a defensive stop?
Normans definitely need a defensive stop if they want to keep this game interesting. I mean, for the fans at least. You know, the Normans, you know they're going to score some more points. Let's see if they can stop this defense, though. Their running back seems quite elusive.
As you can see, it's 14-0. Nice kickoff. Morningside's going to let this one go. All right, Morningside Monarch offense starting right now on their 20. 8:55 left in the second quarter.
Let's see what the Monarchs have in store for the Normans here. 1st and 10. And it's a handoff to number 11, the running back, who looks to get a gain of about 4 on that play.
I think if the Monarchs want to get something going right now in the second quarter, they've got to start trying to make some passes, stop it with this inside handoffs and outside handoffs. They got to get at least one completion right now to open up the field and stop the defensive line from keying on that one running back.
All right, let's see what the Monarchs have in store on this play. Probably another handoff. I don't see them going for it. And it is number 11 cutting up to the outside. Wow, he is fast, and that'll be good for a 1st down for the Monarchs.
I take that back. If this guy's running this well, just keep handing it to him until he breaks.
Seriously, you know, I couldn't agree with you more.
And just when I say that, running back's starting to get a little into it.
Oh. Number 3 coming off the field for the Monarchs. Wouldn't be surprised to see another run here after that successful play.
Monarch running back a little gassed right now. Been running on the past couple of drives.
Oh, and there's just a fumble down on the field, but it looks like a Monarch player seemed to pick it up.
Recovered by Morningside. No gain.
Just like I said, Normans should sit back, play a conservative game, and just wait for the Monarchs to take themselves out of the game with some mental mistakes right now, just like on that last play. Fumbled the handoff. Fortunately for them, they were able to pick it up.
No, we got to see a pass play here on this one. I can't see them handing it off again. And they do drop back, and it's a quick pass to number 5 over the center. And it looks like he's going to cut up all the way up the field. And he will. That will be 6 for the Morningside Monarchs.
And that is crazy. Just like I said, let me break that play down. Past couple of players, or past couple of drives, they've just been running. So number 34, David Sadie, linebacker, came up real close, thinking it was going to be a run. And wouldn't you know, the guy he was covering was the guy they threw it to, and he takes it all the way for 6. So if they were running this whole time, David Sadie wouldn't be keyed on that running back, and he'd be watching his own guy. Turns out he's the one with the touchdown.
Key observation. Let's see if their kicker can put it through the uprights for one. And it is good. The score is officially 14-7. The Beverly Hills Normans leading the Morningside Monarchs. You know, I've got to say, too, I'm really impressed after that last drive from the Monarchs.
We have got a game on our hands right now. Homecoming night for the Normans, and we thought it was going to be an easy one. Morningside stepping up with that huge touchdown.
I got to say, it seems like they have some really quick players down there on the Morningside. Some quick wide receivers outrunning all of our DBs. A very fast running back in the backfield.
That's true. They have some quick skill players. All they have to do is get the ball in their hands in some space, and as you can see, they can make things happen. 6:53 left in the second quarter. Monarchs going to kick it off to the Normans, and hopefully Normans have something to respond with.
Let's see how this kickoff goes for the Monarchs. Number 12, waiting to return it, Taylor King, accompanied by number 6, Brandon Banks. And let's see what number 32 can do here. Oh, and it's a direct kick to number 12, but he drops it in the backfield, picks it up, passes the 20, gets stuck at a little pile up at the 30-yard line, and gets dragged down at the 36. That is Taylor King up to the 36-yard line.
Taylor King with a huge run back right now, bringing it out to about the 36-yard line. Great way to start this drive.
Norman's going to fire back here with some serious offense. Defense practically embarrassed on that last drive by the Monarchs. Offense got to step it up. And we have 3 flags down on the field. Let's see what the call is. What do you think the penalty is, Trina?
Maybe something around the lines of a delay of game or maybe legal formation.
Maybe even too many players on the field. Number 4 just ran off the field, so maybe it was a play on them. Seems like it is. It's on the Monarchs. Definitely 12 men on the field in that play. Deck's going to take a direct snap from the center. 2 wideouts. And it's a handoff to number 4, Kenny Bassett, with a huge hole on the outside. And that'll be good for a first down and a gain of about 20 yards on that play. 15 yards, excuse me. What an impressive run by Kenny Bassett to start us off.
Oh, and a late flag out there. It looks like it's getting a little chippy. Yeah, referees will love to cut down on the extracurricular activity right now in the plays. See what team this penalty's on. Referees look like they're still discussing it. We'll figure out the call right now. Personal foul defense right now, so it's on the Monarchs. I guess the Monarch players had something extra to say at the end of that play, and it's going to cost them. See how much they're adding to the end of this play. Whew. It's a tough one, 15 yards to what already was a really good run by Kenny Bassett.
Yeah, that's it total. On that first down. 15 by Kenny Bassett and 15 out of 10.
Again, going back to what I was saying about the Maroons just having to play conservative offense right now, conservative defense, waiting for the Monarchs to make a mistake like they just did on that last one.
Suchi getting into the center. This play, we've got 3 wideouts, 2 men in the backfield, and there's a flag down the field. Let's see what it is. What do you think, Trino? False start or encroachment?
I think it was a false start.
And let's see what they call it down the field. Well, I guess they're just picking that one up. There's a no flag on that play, and they'll just redo it. Let's see if they do the same thing this time. Now we've got 3 wideouts on the field. Eric Wins on the near side, Taylor King on the far side. And it's a handoff to number 6, Brandon Banks, for a gain of what looks about 5 or 6 yards.
Another good first down yardage right now on that. Brandon Banks about 5. As you can see in the middle of your screen, or to the left of your screen, Big John Jung, number 68, creating some holes down there on that offensive line. No wonder why these running backs have such good legs.
Next dropping back. Pump faking. Throw to Eric Munzer. Oh, and it's just out of his reach. Great route running by Eric Munzer, though, getting ahead of the DB.
Yeah, and that was all. He got some space because Dex Lucci was able to give a nice pump fake. Buy Munzer some time to get some open space.
And it's 35 for the Normans, with 5:43 remaining in the half. Ball on the Monarch 25-yard line. Normans lead the Monarchs 14-7. Looking to add on with this drive. Eric Munzer on the near side of the field in the wide receiver position. And it's a handoff to number 34, David Sadie. He breaks up field and gain of what looks about just short of the first down. But there is a flag down on the field, so let's see what it is. You see anything, Trino? And that is going to be holding against the Normans. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. It'll be 3rd and 15 for the Normans. Let's see if they can convert for a first down here on this long 3rd down.
The thing with the play calling with Normans right now, they're looking at Munzer only for the big plays. If I was Coach Carter Pacinger, I'd maybe utilize Munzer on more of short routes, get him the ball in space and allow him to run a little bit. But we'll see what's going down now. Normans right now, 4 wide receivers, 3 to the left, 1 to the near side.
Next in the shotgun, Kenny Bassett in the backfield. And there's another flag on the field. Let's see what it is. A series of flags going on. False start against the Normans. That'll be another 5 yards. So that'll be 3rd and 20 now for the Normans to try to convert on a very long first down.
It's like Noah Phillips was the one who moved on that one. Normans getting the call, setting up for the next play. It's going to be a deep pass right now, 3rd and 20.
4 wideouts on the field. Number 4, Kenny Bassett in the backfield with Dexucci in the shotgun. And it's a fake handoff to number 4. And it's a flare to number 4. And can he make it all the way upfield for 20 yards? And he does. And then some. And he cuts in. And it looks like a touchdown. And it is Kenny Bassett on the amazing pass. Oh, wow. I'm just speechless after that. That was an amazing play.
That was a screen play to the right side for Kenny Bassett. Let me break that down. You have your center and right guard running up the field to throw some blocks for Kenny Bassett. really taking advantage of that aggressive Monarch defense. Got all those defensive linemen in the backfield, and all they had to do was dump it off to Kenny Bassett. He had some lanes to run through. And let me tell you, he ran for a long time.
Those are some serious cuts. And that'll be good. Kicked by Eric Munzer. So now the score lead. The score is Beverly Hills Normans 21. The visiting Morningside Monarchs 7. Just an impressive play. They're on third down for the Normans. 3rd and 20 to go for first down. And Kenny Bassett just comes to the clutch, making some cuts, evading some tackles, and just getting in for 6.
Just when it was about to look like a really tight game, Normans again break it out to a 14-point lead.
Eric Munzer on the kick. Oh, excuse me, Brandon Hopp on the kick. And it'll be to the opposing end zone. That's a touchback. The Monarchs will be getting the ball on their own 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Monarchs with 4:25 remaining in the half. So they got 4 minutes and 30 seconds to basically tack on another 7 points. They can do it.
Yeah, I think they can do it, but I'm excited to wait these 4 minutes and 30 seconds for this halftime show. What do you think about that, Jake?
Ben Haber is going to be with us here on the halftime show. Going to sum up the first half of play. Homecoming halftime, special edition of homecoming halftime. And it's a handoff to number 11 who cuts to the outside, but seems to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Maybe even a loss on the play.
David Sadie getting nice penetration back there. Able to step up and make that tackle in the backfield. David Sadie's a real beast back there. He's just unblockable and disrupting this offensive rhythm right now. All these offensive linemen don't know who to block. It looks like you're blocking 5 guys when you're trying to block David Sadie. Let's see here. Maybe the Monarchs will try another passing play. Last time they worked out.
Number 11 in the backfield. Back. Number 7 taking the snap and handing it off to number 11 who breaks to the outside, cuts upfield, and he gets wrapped up by number 34, David Sadie. Like Trino just said, what a beast. Just what an amazing play.
Yeah, Jeremy Bruce right there got stuck, a little flat-footed. Number 11 was able to take advantage of that, broke to the outside. David Sadie had to cover up that play. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 on the Monarch 28. See if they can get these 2 yards.
Even though it's been 2 straight running plays, I gotta say they're definitely running the ball here at 3rd and 2. Convert for that first down. I formation. Number 7 will take the snap from the center. And he hands it off to number 11 who gets tripped up. But is it enough for a first down, Trino?
And guess who got deep in the backfield on that one? Number 34 again, David Sadie.
First down, Morningside.
Breaking up the play, but Morningside running back able to shake him off at the first down. It's going to be first down on the Morningside 30 right now. See if they can keep moving this ball up the field. That Morningside running back's getting a lot of work tonight. I think they've only had 2 passing plays. The rest were runs for that running back. Still looking fresh. Amazing.
Number 7 going to take a direction from the center. And he hands it off to number 11 who's breaking to the outside but gets caught in the backfield. Cuts upfield for a gain of what looks about 8 yards. Impressive running by number 11 for the Morningside Monarchs. Wouldn't you say, Trino? I mean, he's just been practically getting through, cutting through, and breaking every tackle the Normans have thrown at him, except for David Sadie.
Yeah, I agree with that. Play was initially designed to go to the outside to his left side, but number 11 running back saw that there was nothing out there